If you want your SaaS sales to finally run on a system instead of through you, because right now, every demo and deal feels like this special project you got to push by hand, and you don't want to waste another weekend in the weeds, loading leads or fixing CRM data, I can show you how to win back at least 8 hours a month while every lead continues to get worked in just minutes and there are no follow ups slipping through the cracks with a completely done for you system that can be live in under 30 days. And here's what it all looks like. Carson is a B2B SaaS co founder who never saw himself as a salesperson. Now, after over 3,000 leads contacted, he has a growing six figure pipeline. James, who founded Wonderfish, could not even tell you his close rate. Now he has a system getting him 2 to 3 new clients a month, and the sales run with or without him, and the data finds him. Raj was stuck with no defined sales motion. Now he gets 5 to 10 more calls a week reliably, and 12 clients close in a matter of months. Jerison founded Convergence, and he turned 3 calls and a few red lines into a 2 year, six figure customer. Evan founded DeepSea, onboarded 3 to 4 new clients in his first couple of weeks, and I've seen the same trap and the same fix for now over 160 times, and I help you to build a sales system that runs your sales even when you step away. So in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how it is that I fix this with a simple 4-step system that I build inside of the tools that you already use so that leads reach your reps already qualified, follow-up doesn't get dropped, and deals keep moving in minutes, even on the weeks that you step away. And by the end of this video, you'll see exactly how we free you from being the single biggest bottleneck in your own sales pipeline. And as a side note, if you do e-commerce, brick and mortar, door to door, or you just have a simple checkout page for sales, then I don't know the first thing about how those sales work, and this isn't for you. But if you sell SaaS through demos and on Zoom calls and with proposals, then I made this just for you. That's because this is the world that I've lived in for over 12 years, including being VP at a SaaS startup that got acquired, and I've had my hand in overseeing tens of millions of dollars in sales and personally taken thousands of sales calls. You get all of that experience at your disposal. Now, here's the problem as I see it. On paper, you got an awesome sales team, a few sales reps, and yourself. But in real life, nothing is moving unless you move it. You built these processes, and much of it still lives in your head. So your SDRs work by hand, they hunt and peck one lead at a time, and then they stop the moment that they run out of leads that you had to spoon feed them. So that means if you step away for a week, calls and demos slow down, and your pipeline starts to go silent. And here's the trap that I see founders get stuck in when they see this pattern. You got here by building, so when sales feels broken, you want to build more, which means more docs, more sheets, more tools. But if you're the only one holding every piece together with duct tape, then every new thing that you build doesn't free you. It actually makes you an even bigger bottleneck. So here's what I do instead. I treat you, your team, and your tools all as one system so that the humans can keep doing the things that only humans are great at. And then I use tools with AI and automation to handle everything around it so that they can do that work at scale without you in the middle. My job in all of this is simple. I get you unstuck from all of the must do sales activities like finding and loading leads, following up with deals, updating the CRM with good data. I turn all of that into an automated sales motion that your reps and your tools run together with or without you. And I've done this now for over 160 times, which is why I'm so confident that it can work for you too. And I build with the tools that you already use. And that's to minimize your cost of change and retraining. And speaking of tools, I'm an authorized partner of Pipedrive, an affiliate with Make, Dripify, and Serve, but you don't need to use these exact tools. My goal is to use the ones that make the most sense for your unique situations. And I do this all in the 4 steps that I call the 4Ds. D number 1 is the free sales audit. It's where you and I start. We get on a live call, open your tools, your CRM, your outbound, your sales calendar, and you walk me through a few deals from first touch all the way to close or wherever they went silent. And we find where leads and deals might be leaking in your sales pipe. And you walk away with your sales system blueprint, which is a tailored map of your sales motion with the single biggest constraint that I would fix first. And for the founders that I speak to, it's usually one of a few things. It's slow lead response or an empty pipe, or maybe they have a pipeline with data that they just don't trust. Now, D number 2 is I pull your sales motion out of your head and onto a single page. What's a good lead? Who owns it? How many touches does it take? What happens after the demo? We need to answer all of these questions because this is the detail that I build the architecture for your sales system around. With that architecture, we go to D number 3, which is deploy. And this is all fully done for you, which means that I'm the one who comes in and rolls his sleeves up and builds these sales systems for you. It's not just your tools. To me, your team, right? Your humans are part of the sales system, which means that I also do training and documentation for your team so that they can put this all to work right away. D number 4 is drive, which is where I keep the system running with you and your business as it continues to grow. And for the founders that we work with, here are the patterns that we hear often just before we get started. It's Monday morning, and they open up to a war zone on Slack, their CRM and Jira, new leads that no one's touched, and the team is pinging you for more accounts, even though the deal that you actually care about is going quiet. And then by Wednesday, you're getting pulled on product bug meetings and you got to jump into key demos to try to save them. And you end up with this list of follow-ups that you just hope somebody else will do. Now by Friday, you feel like head of everything, so head of nothing. And you promise to map this sales process finally this weekend. And you get tired and it just doesn't get done. Now, picture it's the exact same week, but instead, Monday morning, your reps log into a CRM and see a fresh and rich list of leads. They know who owns what, and they just got to get to work. By Wednesday, a live deal stalls, but the system flags it. It sends them a light follow-up, the prospect replies, and your AE takes over. Automation stops the moment that the human steps in. And by Friday, you open up to a dashboard with data that you actually trust. You see that leads got touched fast, that your deals moved, and that old pipeline woke up on its own, and your team did it all without having to wait on you. So you're still the founder, you're just no longer the bottleneck behind your sales. And you might be thinking this, can I just build this all myself? And I would say, yes, of course you can. I've got no superpowers, and AI is only going to keep getting better. But the question isn't whether you can do it, it's whether you should do it. I find that founder time is best spent doing the things that only you can do, which is shipping your product and growing your business. So our guarantee is simple. If I build your system and you do not win back at least 8 hours a month, I keep working with you at no additional cost for up to 90 days until you do. And the risk is entirely mine, not yours. So to get started, all you have to do is book your free sales audit. The link is right by this video. And on that call, you and I will step through your pipeline together live, and you will get within a day your sales system blueprint. And the number one thing to automate or systemize first for you. It's fully yours to keep whether or not we ever work together. So book the audit and let's map things out. By the way, that's it for the video. The rest is just stories from founders that I've gotten the privilege to work with. Feel free to check them out.
Struggling to get it in front of customers and set up meetings.
I was tracking everything in spreadsheets, if I tracked it at all. Very manual, very labor-intensive process. It took so much time. Like, it was exhausting how much time it was taking to have to do it all.
Main constraint in my business right now is sales.
Didn't realize that it wasn't allowing me to see my close rate.
My emotions lie to me. My data does not.
Kind of need a better way to create a system.
On fire the last 60 days.
Of course, big companies, they're going to take time to sign a contract, but we're aligned. We're going to partner together. Again, I'm not a good salesperson, right? That strategy of bum, really nailed them at the end. It's
just signed the contract this morning.
Able to automate the outreach in a way that doesn't feel spammy.
We used Pipedrive to build my CRM and my sales management system. So we created automated campaigns for me to connect with that target audience through a separate system called Dripify. Got me hooked up with LinkedIn Sales Navigator and helped me build kind of like my client search of what is my target audience.
I'm a huge fan of automation, so that make.com is like a amazing resource. I like it a lot.
A systemized business that I could run volume through.
I have a simplified system that just works like clockwork. I have everything automatically. It's automated where someone sets up in a meeting with me, it automatically creates a deal.
In terms of number of leads, well into the thousands and counting.
I've closed 12 clients.
My biggest deal ever, thanks to you.
From message to call 1 to call 2 to proposal to contract all in 4 working days.
At least 20 to 25 responses from people that said, yeah, happy to connect.
Now August, and I've now worked with and currently working with 25 clients.
December was my biggest month by far. I think I did 16 meetings in December.
I have 12 clients right now.
Anywhere between 15 to 20 clients.
Be, another year behind where I am now if we hadn't worked together.
More freedom around the decisions I make on when I'm working.
He can help you make sense of the madness.
It's made my business what it is today, hands down.
It has changed my life.
Say run, don't walk. Is that the phrase? Just start talking to Diego.
You guys have really helped me transform the business.
But honestly, I feel like you're the real deal. Like, you've got the background, having done this in the corporate world for a long time. You've got a lot of clients that you've helped become successful.
And you taught me a lot, so I'm forever grateful.
Thank you.
Great to see you. Thanks, Diego.
Say maybe one of these days I could come out to Utah and you could fly me in your plane, and that would be pretty fun.